I'm hooked. I'm officially hooked, guys. I love, love, love anime music, and I can't get enough. I just can't get enough. Today, we're going to try to satiate that need a little bit more by checking out a new group. This is totally new to me. This is Gawr Gura. I hope I'm saying that right. Please correct me in the comments if I'm saying that wrong. As well as Casey Edwards. And this is their song, Ash Again. I don't know anything about this. I just know that this has been a heavily requested song. Again, as we continue our journey down that rabbit hole of anime music, guys. With that being said, let's get into it, shall we?
Face to face with time again. We walk once more to the end. Burn it down, burn it down. Waves can't put out my flame. Death will never write my name. Burn it down, burn it down. They say the memory of me is fading. I've heard it all before. Don't tell me everyone around is waiting. And they all say, tear it down, burn it down. And they won't be. Better tear it down, burn it down. When the world
I love this.
falls through and all is ash again, while you all pretend, if this is the end, I'll do it again.
Okay, before we continue, oh my gosh, I love this. There's nothing that's like, I don't know. There's nothing that's like, whoa, shocking content. So one, I got goosebumps. I know I get goosebumps all the time. It's crazy to me that other people don't get goosebumps when they listen to music. Anyway, I got goosebumps because the texture of this song is incredible. Just absolutely incredible. So for those of you that don't know what I mean by that, texture, so we have chords and harmonies in music, okay? But you could have just a major chord and have it be incredibly simple because you only have like 3 notes and that's it. Or you could have it be incredibly complex because you have, 50 different notes playing at the same time. Still same chord, but a ton of extra texture to it with all of those extra notes fitting within that chord. This song is loaded with incredible amounts of texture. Like I could sit down and spend a month just breaking this down from a theory standpoint, and there'd just be so much substance to this. Oh, and some of the actual chords they're using, very cool chords. I love some of the dissonance that's going on in this stuff. Sorry, I just wanted to let you guys know that right off the bat. I'm so stoked to continue with this, guys. Let's keep going and let's keep listening. Love it.
Voices rise in my head. The hands that pull at my thread. Let them drown, burn it down. Wait for washing the tide. In the abysses where I will hide. Let them drown.
Oh, I love the bass coming in here.
They say the memory of me is fading. I've heard it all before. Don't tell me everyone around is waiting. And they all say, tear it down, burn it down. And they're hoping,
Okay, we're gonna rewind for this because this is a prime example of what I'm talking about. So it's the same chords. What we hear in the beginning of this section is essentially the same thing that we hear in the end. It's just that they have layered so much into it and so much texture into it. And by the way, the reverb that we're getting on the vocals is just superb. We're going to talk about her voice more in a moment because her voice is it's so sultry and amazing. I love her voice. But especially the violin part that we hear. So we get I mentioned the bass that we were coming in, the bass line that was coming in. They added that to it. And then we get the string part, that really complex string part on top of it. It's just so good. And then to juxtapose that, I'm sorry guys, I'm talking a lot. I'm just excited. To juxtapose that with the anticipation that we get when they just drop out. Just drop the silence. It might be one of my favorite things in music. I'm not going to lie. I absolutely love when you build and build and build and build and you get this climactic moment that's coming, and then you just you force the audience to want it even more by completely dropping out the sound and making them anticipate that resolution. It's so good. There's actually legitimate theoretical term for that. We'll get to that in a moment. But I want to listen to this again, this section in particular, and point out, like I said, just the texture and how they're adding these really cool nuances of texture to it. You hear it with that bass line at first, and then they drop out, like I said, they add the string part to it. Oh, it's so good. We're going to go right about here. This is right about the beginning of this section.
Voices rise in my head.
So just synth right now and voice with some real simple bass. We've got the extra chord layers on top. Introduce that bass. String. Just one line. A little counter melody there. Again, the texture keeps getting thicker. And then we have the siren effect that we got going on that really wants you to resolve that, and it just falls off the cliff. It's off. There are some songs, we will continue this time, guys, sorry. There are some songs where I want to pick up my horn and play along. This is not one of them. This is one of those songs where I want to be up in front and I want to be conducting, because I just want to, I want to be in front of that string section in that section and just tearing. If you conduct at all, you'll understand the reference. Just tearing through the water, if you will. Like when we teach conducting, we talk about how the fluidity of your movements and it feels like you're just, the viscosity is so thick when you reach these thick moments like that. And the imagery that we're getting here is great. It's we're in water, we're in thick water that's dense, full of things. Again, I didn't even think about the imagery aspect of this. The imagery that we're getting here matches so well with the music too. On top of that, I didn't even think about that part of it. But anyway, like I want to be up in front of this incredible orchestra and these incredible musicians and just tearing through that incredibly thick, viscous sound that we have going on right now. Oh God, it's so good. It's so good. All right, we're going to continue. I promise we will. We're going to continue. We're going to listen more and focus in on the voice now at this point, because the vocals, her voice quality is incredible.
We swim against the current.
Cello's a good choice there.
In dark we change as smoke returns to rain.
I'm sorry, I gotta read. That was cool. I love that change there, that change in color. God, this not only is the chord delayed. Again, we're talking about the delayed gratification, guys. But then she slides into it. Oh God, this song is so good. Okay, question before we finish. So I mentioned the vocals are incredible. I love the raspy tone that she has. So this is Gawr Gura. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Correct me in the comments if I'm saying that wrong, guys. The raspy breathiness to her voice. So sometimes it's not always a great thing to have that. Sometimes it is. And in this instance, because of how, again, we talked about like the thickness, the complexity, the texture of it, to have that raspy, thick voice that goes with that. I want to say dirty, and that's if you're familiar with the term dirty in music, you'll understand what I mean by that. She's just got this dirty, complex voice, and it fits so well with what's happening here musically. What I'm not certain of from listening to this last section in particular is this all her vocals here, or are there other vocalists being layered / perform along with her here? It sounds to me like it is her voice, and it's just that she's singing in other ranges of her voice, and some of that raspiness is gone, and she has that clear-cut tone, which is incredible, and I'm not at all surprised that she has the ability to do that. But it's hard for me to tell for sure whether it is in fact other vocalists or if it's just her layered on top of herself. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you know for sure whether that's additional vocalists or if it's just her being layered. Just really, really cool. I want to hear that part again, because of how good and I want to hear this part again just because it's so good. I'm sorry, guys. That might be my favorite part of the song. The lyrics are so good in this too. So it's all her vocals. That's incredible. Just absolutely incredible. Okay. First of all, we're definitely checking out more of this content because I absolutely loved it. Let me know in the comments if you're with me on that one, first of all. Second thing, is this just a music video that accompanies the song, or is there an actual anime episode? Is there an anime movie? Again, I try to go into these guys knowing nothing about this so that it's completely raw, completely authentic reaction to when I'm hearing this. So please give me the background on this. Is this just a music video? It's incredible quality if it is, in terms of the visuals of it. Or does this actually come from like a series or a movie that we need to look into more thoroughly as well? I would love to continue our journey into this artist, at least at minimum, because goodness gracious, this is so good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. There were goosebumps to be had. That's all I'm going to say. Goosebumps, baby. Like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please like the video. I would appreciate that greatly, guys. If you want to continue learning more about this content that we've got here, guys, continue learning things on the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn notifications on so you don't miss anything. Last but not least, shout out to our patrons. We could not do this without them. They keep this place running. They keep this place afloat. And they provide constant inspiration for me in terms of what we check out next and what we do next. They're my guiding light. So just wanted to say thank you so much to them for all that they do. With that being said, everybody, catch you next time.
Just cannot be beat.